Hi, Philip from TW White and Sons. We've been lucky enough to acquire this beautiful Suzuki Vitara 1.6 SZ5 AllGrip automatic, finished in Galactic Grey Metallic with cosmic black roof section. Extremely high spec vehicle, having done just a shade under 20,000 miles. 2 owners, MOT through till, well, we're actually going to put a fresh ticket of MOT onto it. Wonderful condition car, last service November at 19,000 miles, so it's recently been serviced. Beautiful car, Galactic, very striking as well. Really rare these are, with automatic, with all-wheel drive, the full ensemble of specification. It is probably the most desirable spec you can get on one of these. Roof section is in cosmic black pearl, along with the mirror covers. Got unmarked diamond cut alloy wheels. Just a really good looking vehicle. Parking sensors at the rear, keyless entry, large load area here with load. I don't know why they've taken this off, but load area cover, 60/40 split rear seats, got space saver spare wheel there as opposed to the puncture kit, which is always nice to see. Minimal markings here in the rear boot section. It's been really well looked after, this vehicle. Interior boot light and 12-volt power socket. TW White and Sons, we take any vehicle in part exchange of any type. We will be as competitive as any of the online companies that advertise on national television or wanting to buy your used car. We want to, but we'd also like to sell you one as well. We're a one-stop shop. We will be as convenient as any of those other companies. Warranty, this car comes with 12 months Suzuki approved warranty, encapsulating 12 months roadside assistance. It's an extremely high spec, low mileage automatic SUV, and with the all-wheel drive makes it all the more desirable. Electric windows all round, with electric one-touch facility for the driver's window, power folding exterior door mirrors as well. You've got this wonderful black leather interior with Alcantara suede inserts here. A plethora of switches here that cover stuff like hill descent control, smart city brake support, traction control, engine stop start button, fog lamps, etc. Really high spec. That high spec without all-wheel drive does not have a detrimental effect on the vehicle's fuel economy. They quote a combined cycle for this vehicle at 49.5 mpg, insurance group rating 11E. So it's actually a very inexpensive vehicle to drive. Sitting inside the car, the sort of stuff that you'd expect to get really on this high spec vehicle. Let's just turn on the lights here, get a better view of all the controls in front of us. Stereo controls on the multi-function steering wheel, including integrated Bluetooth with voice control down there. And on the right hand side, an intelligent cruise control, adaptive cruise control. If it senses vehicles in front of you, the car will slow down to an appropriate speed. So it's much more than a standard cruise control. Behind this multi-function steering wheel, you've got the paddle shift control, plus and minus, all illuminated nicely, for the automatic gearbox. So you can put it in D and use these paddle shifts here to give you a greater sense of driver involvement. Or alternatively, you can drive it like any other automatic. Just stick the car in D and it'll do the job for you. It's a very responsive, very reliable car. You can, like, as I say, but if you want to get greater sense of driver involvement, use the paddle shifts. Auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent on the right hand side. On the left hand side, you've got indicators and auto lights. Central here, is your tachometer, rev counter, temperature gauge, fuel gauge, speedometer, and various inputs for the display. For example, gear selector indicator shows us now 20,128 miles, 13 degrees outside temperature, time is 14:43 on a Friday afternoon in January. Looking here, if I want to change elements of this center display, there's a button here and you can see instant fuel economy readout, average fuel economy 36.8. You will get more than that. Range is 29 miles left in the tank, always very useful. Average speed 19 miles an hour. If I keep my finger on this button here on this instrument binnacle, you get into the vehicle's main menu and you can set up various things, whatever you want really, to make this car as individual to you, the customer, as possible. For example, you can change language here, you can change the distance in units, how that's read, fuel economy, how that's read, fuel reset. You can look at temperature, whether you read it in Celsius or Fahrenheit, set the parking sensors, check clock setting, door locks, lights, etc. TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system it has. And back. Really brilliant spec, beautifully finished car. Air conditioning, automatic climate control. You just dial in the temperature, hit the auto button, and the fan speeds and direction of the air will alter according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. If you wish to change that and go on and use it as a manual system, all you do is press the mode button, takes it off auto, or adjust the fan speed here. It's self-explanatory. Heated rear window, front demist mode, where you want the air to go, and you can see the elements of the display changing. Off AC, reset button, or taking air from the outside in. Down here, a bit difficult to see, you'll see it better on the photos when we do them. The car has a USB plug-in and 12-volt power socketry. Automatic box, controls for the 4-wheel drive. AllGrip it says on the dashboard, and that's exactly what it does. AllGrip. It's got superb road holding and handling characteristics. This vehicle's a lot of fun to drive, economical, very reliable, and you know, being Japanese built and made, the finish is second to none. A lot of fun to drive this car. Multifunction entertainment center here. You got DAB. If you press the cog button here, you know, you can adjust things like sound settings. It's all touch screen. You can adjust it off the steering wheel, left hand side. Sound settings, he said, trying to get into this. Yeah, there you go. Bass, treble, fader, balance, equalizer presets, and speed dependent volume control, which will adjust the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise. Back button is like so. Home screen, the car has got satellite navigation. Simple, the map, you plan your route, etc. The destination, that's what it looks like when it's dark. When it's light, obviously it changes. You can go in and change preferences of that if you wish. Back to the guidance, home screen. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control. You can set up or delete a device. If you press the cog button in all of those main programs, you get the sub menus up, which tells you, you know, you can adjust your preferences accordingly. Voice control as well. Smartphone linked. Again, you can just link your smartphone and adjust that accordingly. Great spec vehicle. It's got a panoramic electric sunroof with electric sunblind. Look at this. It's a full length electric sunroof. Wonderful, wonderful thing. Such a high spec car. It says here. There you go. Built-in wind deflector as well, that pops up. Look at it. Terrific. That comes back electrically. You can either have it as a glass roof, open or closed, or you can use just have it closed and the sun blind as well. So fabulous spec. Just to reiterate, you got radar, cruise control, you got satellite navigation, you also have a reverse camera with markers, parking sensors, paddle shift control on the steering wheel, automatic climate control, air conditioning, DAB sound system, integrated Bluetooth, smartphone linked, sat nav, the list goes on, adaptive cruise control, hill descent control, and a smart city brake support, traction control, engine stop start, keyless entry, keyless start. Just a really good vehicle with a bigger engine of these Suzuki's, a 1.6, but low mileage at 20,128 miles. and a wonderful car to drive. We're just going to put it through the workshop. In fact, we're going to give it 101 point used car check. We'll be checking everything, tyre tread depths, brake pad wear, brake disc wear, all the vehicle's electrical systems, wiper condition of the bodywork, the whole lot, in accordance with Suzuki approved warranty standards. If you want to find out more about this wonderful high spec, ultra low mileage for the year Suzuki Vitara 1.6 SZ5 AllGrip automatic, done 20,000 miles, and providing you, the customer, with outstanding value for money. We do full funding facilities at TW White & Sons, and as I said before, we take any vehicle in part exchange. So to praise all that, if you want to find out more details about this vehicle, please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching.